Hey guys, it's Tilly or Perfect Piggies here. I'm going to show you how to make some homemade toys that are safe for guinea pigs or rabbits. One of the funnest things that your guinea pigs like to play with are cardboard, and these are just toilet paper tubes, and you can also use paper towel tubes. So one of the most easiest things that you can make for your guinea pigs is just this, like a paper towel tube stuffed with hay. Your guinea pigs like to eat the hay. Sometimes you can put some treat hay or something in to make it special. The cardboard is completely safe for your guinea pig to chew on, so they can get some hay and chew on this for their teeth. And if you have baby guinea pigs or a small guinea pig, you might want to cut the top like along this line so that you don't come home to your guinea pig stuck in your paper towel roll, because that would not be good. Now, another thing you can do is just kind of cut your paper towel roll into some weird kind of shape like this, and then you can stuff some hay down the middle, or maybe like a carrot strip or parsley or just anything, or just kind of leave it in the cage to play around with. Now, the next one that I'm going to show you is just, you can just kind of fold the edges down like this on one side, and then put some treats or pellets or something in there, and then fold this down, the top too, so it's kind of like this little wedge. Now, I don't really use this much for my guinea pigs because they're not the smartest, and like they just kind of get frustrated when they have to kind of like chew through this. But if you have guinea pigs that are used to kind of this, like getting their food out of little stuff, then that would be a good thing for them. The next one I'm going to show you is super fun, really easy. So all you do is just start cutting your tube into strips. Sorry, the Band-Aid kind of makes me slower, but okay, so then what you do is you just kind of put the toilet paper tube, the little slices, onto each other, and you just kind of keep putting them on. And then I usually stop here because, like I said, my guinea pigs are not the smartest. I love them to death, but they're not the smartest. And so the thing that you want to do is leave these holes open so that you can put food or treats or anything in here, and then they can roll it around to get the treats out. But you can keep covering them if your guinea pig or rabbit is more used to this kind of thing and can get the treats out easier without frustrating them too much. And just kind of keep putting them on. I'm sorry. Yeah, so like that. And then the next thing that you can do is just take a grid. I do kind of like, I cut my grid in half. Now what you want to do when you put the grid in half is put some duct tape on it or something so that the edges aren't sharp, and then cover it with a book cover, and it makes a nice little house for them. And then another thing that you can do with cardboard is just take any kind of box, like shoe boxes or Pop-Tart boxes, cereal boxes, any kind of box, and just cut a few holes into them so that like multiple guinea pigs can get in and out without fighting. And so yeah, they can chew on their house and play in their house and all that kind of stuff. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is just to fill an old sock. Sorry, I'll show it one down. Fill an old sock with some bedding. Now, I would not advise filling an old sock with hay because you can frustrate your guinea pig and because it can't get to the hay. So bedding would just be a better choice, so that and then tie it up. So that, yeah, I'm not going to tie it right now. Usually like with something like a hairband, or not hairband, like stitch it closed or something. But yeah, hay can frustrate them because they can't get the hay out, and this is just something that they can play with and throw around and stuff. The next thing that you can do is just kind of like paper, crumple it up, just kind of crumple it up into a little ball. I use just plain white computer paper. You can use newspaper, but I wouldn't advise using too much of it because of the ink. can be bad for your guinea pig. A little bit is okay. Too much is not good. And then another thing that you can do is just take a paper bag, and this is just one of the lunch bags without handles. If you have a bigger bag that has handles, definitely cut them off because your guinea pig or rabbit can get stuck in it. And then what you do is just put some hay, regular hay, treat hay, whatever, into the bag. And then, depending on your guinea pig's smartness, leave it open if they're not very smart. I usually crumple it up, fold it up a little bit, but not too much, so kind of fold it up, and it's kind of a nice little thing that they have to chew through or claw through to get to the hay, and shouldn't frustrate your pet too much. The last thing that I don't have is you can sew your pets, like homemade things, using fleece and a sewing machine. Sadly, I am not very talented with my sewing machine, or I don't even have one, but if I had one, I wouldn't be very talented at all. So I cannot sew my guinea pig stuff, but if you can, that would be really cool. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye.